eBay has entered into an agreement to acquire TCGPlayer. The deal builds on eBay's offerings in the trading card category and brings even more selection to enthusiasts. I'm going to try and read this without being... Anyway, here we go. eBay, a global commerce leader that connects millions of buyers and sellers around the world, and TCGPlayer, a trusted marketplace for collectible card game enthusiasts, today announced that they have entered into an agreement for eBay to acquire TCGPlayer. Trading cards are an attractive category which has seen substantial growth. TCGPlayer is a leading technology platform with the collectibles industry and will continue to operate autonomously as one of the largest online marketplaces for trading card games. This acquisition complements eBay's focus category strategy and furthers the company's commitment to trading card enthusiasts, providing eBay with strategic omni-channel capabilities like order fulfillment and cart optimization, maintaining its position as a desirable platform for trading card sellers and enhancing the overall experience for all customers. eBay continues to build on our 26 years of experience in trading cards, powering local hobby stores and Main Street retailers to deliver an online destination that collectors love, said Don Block, VP of Collectibles at eBay. eBay has always fueled our customers' passion in this space and facilitated connections between buyers and sellers, and with TCGPlayer, we can enhance the customer experience across categories, forge even more relationships, and cater to enthusiasts around the world. This new chapter allows us to continue operating independently within eBay while also benefiting from their decades of industry experience and resources to deepen the connection between hobbyists and their communities, said Chetty Hampson, founder and CEO of TCGPlayer. With eBay support, we will advance our purpose and expand our tools and services to improve the collecting experience online and in your favorite local hobby store. TCGPlayer has grown from its initial roots working with Syracuse-based hobby stores into an expansive e-commerce platform. The company develops applications, inventory management tools, and hardware like robotic sorting machines that are revolutionizing the collectibles industry, connecting thousands of hobby stores and online sellers with customers and collectors around the globe. TCGPlayer has made strategic investments in its team, technology, and products, and growing demand in strong hobby collectible industry. Today, TCGPlayer employs more than 600 team members serving millions of hobbyist buyers and tens of thousands of online seller and brick-and-mortar retailers throughout the TCG marketplace and its authentication center. Over the past 2 years, eBay has introduced significant products and enhancements that are important for buyers and sellers in the trading cards and collectibles category. With recent launches like eBay Vault, the company is delivering a more seamless experience, offering benefits like instant transfer, authentication, insurance, affordable shipping, and a tax-free storage location, and giving collectors peace of mind and unprecedented control over their assets. I'm sorry, I just have a hard time believing that about eBay. Anyway, eBay will acquire TCGPlayer for a total deal value of up to approximately $295 million. The deal is subject to customary closing conditions, including requisite regulatory approvals, and is expected to close in Q1 2023. Evercore is acting as executive financial advisor, and Cooley LLP is acting as legal counsel. Okay, yeah. It's still very, very raw right now because I literally just heard about this like 15 minutes ago. And I'm not going to lie, if I'm just being brutally honest at this point, not really happy about this. You guys know who've been watching me for a while. You guys know I've been selling on TCGPlayer for a couple of years now, and it's been pretty good. There have been a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, it's fine. It's good. It's better than eBay. It is definitely better than eBay, which is why when I saw this, I was like, oh boy. And if I can be very honest, and again, I'm not trying to Oh gosh, how can I put this diplomatically? I will say, as far, I'm not going to say anything personal about the CEO. I'm not going to go there because that's a bit childish. Um, but if I had to kind of think things through, like if I were in his shoes, $295 million is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. And of course, he is going to pocket a good chunk of that. Which, I mean, to be completely fair, he deserves it because he did start it up. He's the founder and CEO. Um, so it makes perfect sense for him to be able to sell a company that he started from the ground up and be able to make a nice hefty profit off of it. That's, from a business perspective, I can't blame him. I really can't, because again, if I were in his shoes, that's walkaway money. That's money that he could just take and just say, okay, I'm done. I'm out. I'm gonna go retire now and spend time with my kids and my wife and all that. And again, I wouldn't blame him. Because I think I would. I don't know if I would do the same thing, but I would be lying if I didn't admit that I would be tempted. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming him. Lots of money. That's a lot of money, man. But as far as how I feel as a seller and even an occasional buyer, I do still buy stuff off TCG Player every now and then. Um, I'm not really seeing the benefit. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm really, really not. Especially because when I used to sell on eBay years and years ago, and I actually do still have a very, very tiny presence on eBay right now, but I only put very select things on eBay. Things that are just, either harder to sell on TCG Player, things that are very, items and whatnot, or collectibles that are very specific, or things that are just not related to trading card games. So I have a very, very small amount of stuff over on eBay. And that's the only reason I really go with eBay in that sense, is because, well, they're the biggest player in the game. I've tried other services that are similar to eBay, but let's be real honest, they just don't get the traffic that eBay does. They just don't. I was hooked up with another service similar to eBay, and I had product on there for 6 months and sold nothing. Nothing. Not a single thing. I took that product, put it back on eBay, and again, admittedly, it's a very, very, very tiny amount of product that I have there, but I made sales. So, I mean, you can't argue with that, but the biggest problem that I have with eBay is and I know they won't admit it, but at least back in the day when I was doing eBay pretty heavily, selling singles and whatnot, there was a lot of fraud. And from what I am gathering from other people, other sellers that still do some business on eBay, they say that hasn't really changed. That there is still fraud. I mean, well, basically in any marketplace, there's going to be a certain amount of fraud. It's just one of those things you have to deal with as a business person. So I'm not going to sit here and act like TCG Player is absolutely perfect, and because they're not. But even then, it's not necessarily their fault. There's going to be some bad players out there who are just looking to rip you off. But I found, if you compare TCG Player to eBay directly, I have had far fewer incidents where things were looking a little shady from people that have purchased from me. Far fewer instances. With eBay, it would happen, I think, it's been a little while, to be honest, but if I had to guess, it was between 5 and 10% of the sales that I had on eBay were at least people would contact me and they would say stuff like, oh, well, this card's not in the shape you said it was in, or I never got my package, and this and that. That happened way too often on eBay. And unfortunately, eBay tends to side with the buyer. So there's really not a lot you can do. Like if you sell a $50 card on there, even if you put tracking on it, and it shows that it's been delivered to said address that was provided to you by the buyer, there have been times where eBay has still said, no, sorry, we're giving that person the money back. And so now not only are you out your card, you're out the money that you were supposed to have made from the sale of the card. That has happened to me on eBay. As far as TCGPlayer, thankfully it's not really happened that much. I think it's happened like twice in 2 years. And I've had something like 7,500 sales on TCGPlayer. So it's a lot of sales. Not as much as, some other sellers who's got like 20,000, 50,000, whatever. But still, it's a lot of sales for a single person like me doing a little business there. But yeah, it just doesn't really seem to exist on TCGPlayer. It's there, but it's very, very, very small. On eBay, it is much more prevalent, which is why I don't really like using eBay that much. I know I'm just kind of babbling at this point, but like I said, it's just, I just don't see how this sort of thing is going to help us here. I just don't, because TCGPlayer recently purchased Channel Fireball, which was another marketplace. As far as I remember, they were mostly all just like Magic the Gathering stuff, but still, that's a trading card marketplace. So when I heard that they bought Channel Fireball, I was like, oh, okay, that was unexpected. And since I never really had any stake in Channel Fireball, I was never a seller there. I never bought anything using their service or their marketplace, so it didn't really bug me. But I had heard rumblings from other people who didn't really like it. And I can't blame them, because when you have your marketplace and it works, you find a particular marketplace that you like and it works the way you like it, and then suddenly somebody comes right in and buys it, it's like, oh, well, okay, things are going to change. And they will. Here in this statement, and even the statements that the CEO is making on Twitter, and again, I'm not bashing him. These are just the statements that he said, and I'm paraphrasing here. But he basically said that even though eBay is buying them, they are going to remain on their own. Basically, eBay will be like Big Brother, and TCGPlayer will still kind of just do their own thing. So I want to believe it, I really do, but I've seen way too many acquisitions where they make that promise that it's not going to change, and it always does. It always does. It may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow or next week or next month, but it's only a matter of time. The clock is ticking now. And I think a lot of us, that's probably why a lot of us, especially sellers, are very, very, I don't know. I guess maybe if some of the sellers had been selling on eBay also, then it's not such a big deal. But again, I've talked to so many other sellers that sell on TCGPlayer that moved there specifically to get away from eBay. And it just feels, I don't know, it just feels bad now, knowing that it's only a matter of time before eBay starts getting their little fingers in and starting to, do things with TCGPlayer that we're just not going to like. Because it, like I said, I've seen acquisitions where, like I said, the bigger company eats the smaller company, and we're just going to let the smaller company just keep doing what they do, and we're not going to, try and micromanage them or make them do certain things. Oh, they always do. They always do. Look at EA. Yes, EA, the gaming publisher. And look at all the various studios that they've purchased. And they said the same thing about every single one of those studios. How we're just going to let them do their own thing, and we're going to have them just continue to do what they're doing because they're good at that. And then what does EA do? They shut them all down. Almost every single one that they purchased, they're not even around anymore. So, Yeah, that's the big news. Yeah, that was the earthquake today in the TCG world. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm not hating on the CEO. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, so I can't really fault him for that. But at the same time, I'm still pretty down about it because, yeah, I just do not see what he's talking about when he's saying that this is going to be a good thing. I just don't see it. Anyway, enough of my talking head anime video. Thanks for checking it out, guys. I will see you next time.